This is Living It, Loving It, Gigi Ma style. Today is going to be absolutely awesome. It really is. I am doing an 8 hour marathon live stream. We're starting right now. Um, if you haven't noticed, for those of you who know me, the hair is different. I have a little bit of work to do on it. I want to fix this just a little bit. And I might go a little darker on the color. Not sure. Kind of like it, kind of don't. I need to turn the light on. Hang on just a second. It's a little, there, that's a little better. And kind of fix this. I cut it, but I don't know if I like it or not. So let me know in the comments what you think of my hair. I went to the eye doctor for the first time in 4 years yesterday, and we'll be getting new glasses. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit later because it was actually kind of funny. And we're going to do all kinds of fun things today. I am just kind of going to ramble, and I'm going to work on a doll that I'm working on right now for Flippy until I get some interaction here, okay? So I gotta grab something really quick. We're gonna do some work on the doll while I wait for folks to come on in. And then I'll tell you guys what I have planned for today. I plan on from 9 till 5 today, guys. So pop in and out as often as you like, okay? Hang on, I'll be right back. Oops, knocked something over. That's not unusual. Okay. Got to wrap one more thing. I'll tell you what I'm doing here in just a second. I gotta grab the things I need. Okay. I am working on a doll for my good friend Rebecca from Flippy, aka and or Kinder Spirits. She did a trade with me for a bee baby. I got a little monkey baby out of it, and I'm making her a little bee doll. Well, the doll here's the doll, but you see how flat her little back is? I'm going to fill her up with some sand to give her some weight and to pop that out just a little bit so that she looks a little better. So what I'm doing is taking my handy dandy nylons, and I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to take my, hopefully that will work, and I use decorative sand. It's clean, it works great for I wouldn't use aquarium sand. This is the kind of sand that they use in vases and things like that. Well, hi, Valerie. Good morning. I'm working on Flippy's little bee baby right now. Putting some weight in it and trying to pop its little back out a little bit because it's got a dented little back. You know how some of these dolls are. And trying to get a little bit of weight in it to see what I can do with it. So how are you this morning? Sorry for the funny faces. What do you think of my hair? Drinking your coffee? I know, me too. I've been a little trying to wake up and get things done. Come on, get down in there. Okay. I think I got it. Well, thank you, honey. I've got to do some work. I wanted to kind of frame my face a little bit, but I think I need to do a little bit more work here on it. And I might go a little darker with the color, but I'm not sure. It's going to take me a little while to get used to this bright, bright red. I tried something rather different yesterday and it didn't work, so I had to redo it. Okay, let me get this tucked down in there real good. Make sure her legs are still going to move. Don't know what that is, but don't care. Something went beep beep. There we go. Make sure her legs and her arms still move. Awesome, I think I got it. See, I popped her back out just a little bit, straightened it out a little. All right, now we're going to set this over there and see if I can't get her head back on her body. This might take me a minute. And then I got several more coats of it did, oh, honey, I think my hair has been many different colors. I was platinum blonde for a while. I have been black, brown, red, purple, this color red, you know, the maroon or whatever you want to call it. What other? oh, I don't know. It's been lots of different colors. It's the best part about having hair like that. You can do whatever you want with it. It always grows back. And if it doesn't, you can always wear a wig. I have never had to wear a wig, so. Alright, let me pop this head back on. There we go, got it. Alright, now I gotta start with a couple more coats of yellow paint. I have a long day planned for us today. And now I know most folks are just going to pop in and out all day, but I'm going to take you guys around and give you a house tour, tour my office, even though it's an absolute mess right now. Going to take you around. Good morning, Rebecca. I'm so glad you made it. I'm going to be on here all day so you can pop in and out all you want. What do you think of the hair? I need to trim this down a little bit more. I want it to frame my face more. Color is a little different than I had first anticipated, but I'm kind of digging it. I'll work on it a little at a time. Thank you. I love this. If you remember right, my hair was blonde here and it had a couple of blonde streaks. Well, if you look, the blonde streaks are lighter than the rest of it, and it kind of looks pretty cool. I like it. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, you guys. Well, thank you. I appreciate. I was beginning to think that those blonde kind of looked gray in the camera. So it looked like my hair was gray more than blonde. And I didn't like that so much. So the red makes me look a little better. I have to tell you guys a story. I went to the eye doctor for the first time in 4 years. Well, thank you, darling. Thank you. And the eye doctor remembered me because I went to the same place I got these. And, you know how you have to do the, what line on the, chart can you read with this eye and all of that, right? Well, the way they have it set up at this particular eye doctor, the chart is behind you, and you are looking at a mirror in front of you, so the chart is in the mirror, okay? And she's holding this little paddle up to my eyes, right? And I'm telling you, it's like, I could read maybe the third line down, and I was guessing on a couple of the letters. And she goes, well, yeah, your prescription has definitely changed. And then she had me take my glasses off and look at the chart. I kid you not, I took my glasses off and that chart disappeared. All I saw was a white blur in that mirror, and I went, whoa, holy hell. She goes, yeah, your prescription has definitely changed. So I will be getting new glasses probably within a week or two. They should be back within a week. There is going to be a major change for me though, guys. And that is, with these, I have transition lenses, where the bifocal, there's no line. Well, my insurance that I have now, which is Michigan's Medicaid, doesn't cover that. And to do that, that's almost $100 to get this type of lens. So my new lenses will have lines in them, the bifocal lines. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm not, now, because I didn't do that, you know, I didn't have to pay anything for my glasses, which is like, yeah. But the lenses are the frames are a little different than these. They're a little bit bigger, and they're a kind of a plum maroon color. They're not purple. I'm thinking they look good. I don't, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to see better because, well, guys, I stare at a screen all the time. I'm either doing work for my YouTube channel. If you guys haven't noticed, I use a lot of coloring book. I thought it looked really, and I think it's going to look really, really good with this hair color. I'm pretty happy with that. What I was going to say, I do a lot of work on my computer and on my phone. I know you do the same thing, Rebecca. I know that. So I'm hoping that the new, you wear bifocals too? I will be too. These are bifocals. And I'm finding that because, well, one, I haven't been to hadn't gone to the eye doctor in forever. What happened is that my insurance ran out. And I just, because of life and just living life, I never thought to redo it. So I didn't have insurance for the longest time, so I finally redid it and got the new insurance because, I'm now 60 years old, so I figure I better do something. And now I'm hearing that they may cut it and do all of that, so I'm going to be doing all of this stuff now, like go to the eye doctor, actually thinking about going to the dentist, even though I don't have any teeth, thinking about going and getting new dentures. We'll see, because if I have to pay anything out of pocket for them, I'm not going to do it. I don't care one way or the other. I really don't. If I can get them without having to pay out of pocket, because I can't pay out of pocket. If I can get new dentures, and that would be great. If I can't, Oh, yeah, I understand that. Yep. My sister has type 1, and I've known several people that have who are diabetic and have to do all of that good stuff. I'm very lucky in that I don't have a lot of I have my issues, guaranteed. I had seizures, or a seizure disorder, but I figured that I've learned to deal with it quite well, actually. Sorry, I'm trying to get comfortable. The chair I have here in the office is about the most uncomfortable little thing you have ever seen. It really is. But, the dogs are out there, and I just don't want to mess with them. So, as I was saying, I'm planning on doing, going to see a doctor and making sure everything in here is okay. Going and maybe seeing about getting new dentures. Guys, I have dentures in my bathroom that have been in there for 15 years. I got dentures when I first had my teeth taken out. I got dentures, and I wore them for the longest time, but then I just stopped wearing them, and now they don't fit me. Your gums and everything change over time, and they don't fit anymore. And when I do put them in, it hurts. It's like I would rather, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but mouth pain is the worst kind of pain out there. Mouth and ears. If your mouth hurts or your ears hurt, to me that is the worst kind of pain. I hate when I had teeth and I would get, have toothaches. Oh, I see. Yeah, I understand. Now, speaking of that, I gotta tell you a dream I had last night. I'll do that and just say, yeah, oh my God, you guys, it's funny. Um, when I had teeth, uh, the mouth pain was just something I could not deal with. They pull when I had my teeth taken out. They took 12 from the top and 13 from the bottom, all at one time, and stitched them up and all that. It was the worst thing ever at the time, but once it healed, I never didn't have mouth pain anymore. I don't have to, every once in a while I might get a little sore on my gum or something from eating something that most folks wouldn't without teeth. I eat anything I want to. So, we're seeing. I might do it, I might not. Because, like I said, I don't really care that I don't have teeth. Yes, I know I'm babbling, but it's morning. It's just me. Speaking of uh, do you have Medicaid will pay for that if you have it. I don't know what you guys have down in Texas. Um, the Medicaid that I have up here is called Priority Health. Not yet? Why not? I would do it, Rebecca. I really would. If you could get it, do it now while it's still available. They're talking about all these cuts. Oh, I see. Okay. See, I forget you're so much younger than me. I forget I'm so old, to be honest. Okay. I have a story of a dream I had last night, and it has to do with how, that Valerie mentioned getting her toenails cut. I had a dream. I've been trying to think of ways to make some money. I don't get paid for my YouTube yet. I'm not monetized yet. And probably won't be for quite some time because I need 3,000 watch hours or something silly like that in order to get to do the memberships, and I'm nowhere near close. I'm getting closer to the 1,000 subscribers, just nowhere near close to with the watch hours. That's why I've been doing so many more lives. I'm hoping that will help. Now, excuse me, I get an itch. So I've been trying to think of ways to make more money. And why this popped into my head, I do not know. You know how there's this running joke about feet pics, people paying to look at your feet, pictures of your feet. Well, my brain went on to, well, I wonder if they would watch a video of me soaking these old ass feet and scrubbing off the bunions and putting lotion on them and painting my talon toenails. And, I wonder if they'd pay to see that. And I woke up giggling. I'm laughing at myself so bad. I'm like, what in the heck was that? I don't know where it came from. My brain was playing jokes on me. That's what it was. My brain was playing jokes. I could not believe that came out of my head. And then my husband, when I told my husband about it this morning, he goes, I wonder if they would. Understood. Yeah. I don't have Part B. I just have Medicaid. But because of my age, and the fact that I'm caregiving for my husband who has cancer, I'm fully covered. There are certain things that they won't cover, but they cover most everything. We're finding out that we may, I don't have co-pays or anything like that, but later on I might, depending on what it is. It's like I said, they won't pay for the transition lens, so I'm going to have to deal with a line. And honestly, I don't care. I can pretty much get used to anything. So that's what I'm waiting on with that. And then I have a doctor. I gotta call them because I can't remember who my primary doctor is. I just got the stuff, and I can't remember who my primary doctor is. So I gotta find out so I can make an appointment to see this person. And I gotta go do that. Understood. So I'm working on Flippy's Bee Baby right now. And if you didn't hear that before, I got several coats of yellow paint to put on her yet. And I have all kinds of things planned. Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you made it today. I am going to be on here until 5 o'clock this afternoon. Or I am going to do my best to do that. Plan on doing a complete, showing everybody all my dolls. I might even, if you guys remember, I was going to do a recap. Hi, Mimi. I'm glad you made it too. I was going to do a recap of all the different characters on my Dolly drama, the 4 seasons. And by the way, you guys can thank Rebecca at Rebecca's Cloud Kids for the theme song to the 4 seasons. I absolutely love it. And you will get to hear I have a new series coming on Sunday called Marcus and the Rainbow Dragons, and Rebecca did the theme song to that too. And I love them all so much. And I'm going to be doing the first episode of that. Understood, Teresa. I kind of figured everybody would be popping in and out. That's kind of what I thought everybody would do. Um, but what was I going to say? I might, because I've got 8 hours of this, go ahead and do a recap of the different characters for might not tell you all their stories, but I'm going to show everybody off, tell you who they are, um, kind of give a roundabout about them, because they will show, most of the dolls that I have will show up in the uh, storyline one or more times. So it's basically, the story is about a whole town. This is going to be a bee baby for Flippy, my friend Flippy. She and I did a trade. I got a beautiful little monkey girl I named Kiwi Pie. I'll show her off in a little while. And she wanted a bee baby, and you guys know I do all the bee things. So I am making her a bee baby. And I've got several more coats of yellow paint, and then I got to do the black paint, and I'm going to make her... Oh, well, thank you, honey. I have to tell you, Mimi just said she loved the hair. I did something yesterday which was kind of funny, okay? I wanted to change up my hair. I did this little, cut thing. I need to fix it because I want it to frame my face more. And then I did this color, or a very similar color, just in the front. And then I had those little white or yellow stripes. I did raccoon tail with this color in those stripes. Guys, it looked so bad. It looked so bad. The colors did not mesh. It looked... So I had to run and get another full box, so I just did the whole thing. And I want to trim this up just a little bit more so it frames my face more. I tried, guys, I tried to curl my hair. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I tried to curl it this morning before I hopped on here. You can tell how long the curl has lasted. Probably 2 minutes. I don't even think it was still curled by the time I actually got on here. So yeah, my hair is thick, straight, doesn't hold a curl at all. And doing this, you guys might watch me do dishes today. You never know. I have plans to take you guys around, show off the house, show off, my doll collection. Show off probably the animals outside. Take you out, and that is if my big male goat stays in his cage, so he doesn't try to headbutt me. And yeah, my hair does not hold curl worth diddly. I would have to put enough hairspray and or that mega hold stuff in it. I'd have to put 3 or 4 cans of the stuff just to have it hold for any length of time. I think the last time when I at one of my how do I put this? This is gonna sound so bad. Guys, I've been married 5 times, okay? So at one of my weddings, I went to a professional and I had my hair done up in this really pretty thing. Hang on, guys. Hang on just a second. The dogs are doing stupid things outside and I don't know why. Hang on. I don't know what they're after. I don't know what's going on. What do you guys think of my phoenix? My grandchild, Phoenix, painted that on the wall when she had this room. And I kept it. Isn't that pretty? You want to do, I don't want to do, I don't want to do my own dishes, let alone anybody else's. You know how that goes. Yeah. Let me sit back down. My grandson's pit bulls were doing some running around out there, and I'm not sure what they were chasing. Probably one of the cats. We have, let me think, I count, because there are a lot. I have 2 dogs here in the house, Nico and Marley. Jennifer has 3 dogs in her house, and that's Blitz, Nova, and Kevin, the puppy Kevin. He's getting so big, you guys. He's like, he's getting so big. And then my grandson has 2 pit bulls. Let's see, Skinny and Penny. So we have lots of dogs here on the property, and hopefully when Kevin gets a little older and he and Nova can make puppies, we'll have some more, because I want one of their puppies. Speaking of puppy, that was Marley. Alright, I am going to go out and warm up my coffee, and you guys get to go with me. Like I said, we are going to be doing all kinds of stuff today. I'll work on Flippy's doll a little later. Boy, I need to clean my office too. Oh, I gotta show you guys something. Just to remind you, I finally got him dressed and ready to go. Are you ready? Let me see. There is my 700 subscriber giveaway boy. Look at that. Really, Mimi? What do you want to trade for it? Because my daughter would absolutely kill for one of those silicone avatar babies. What would you like to trade? Let me know. Yeah, look at him. Didn't he turn out so cute? And he's adorable. He really is. I love how he turned out. And unfortunately, the avatar girl is in a box at the moment. But hang on just a second. Here is September's giveaway baby. Isn't she pretty? I finally got her all done. I still have to clean out her ears though. She's got a little dirt in her ear. She's got a little dust in her ears I got to clean out. But she's ready to go for this month. My office is looking rather you guys, I've been doing something. I've been kind of naughty. Are you ready for this? This little girl right here, her name is Eleanor. She belongs to my daughter Jen. Awesome, Mimi. This little girl belongs to my daughter Jen. Well, she hasn't taken her down to her house yet because, well, of my grandson. Here, let me flip my. And so I have her sitting in the window looking at mommy's house, just to pick on her a little bit. And she sees her out the window, and I think it's adorable. All right, let me grab my coffee cup, and we're gonna go out and get me some coffee. Yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, my hallway's kind of dark. Hi guys, what you doing? My husband is doing so good, you guys. He is out and about. He went to get some groceries all by himself. He's up and driving and doing all the things he needs to do. I'm very, very pleased with that. He has one more. Oh, well, thank you, Rebecca. I love her too. I think the white on that skin tone just looks awesome to me. Man, that light in the kitchen. There we go. That light was leaving a streak. But, he's got one more chemo to go. Hi, Penny. Oh, well, thank you. I still got to do a little work to it, but I'm pretty happy with it. He's got, as I was saying, he's got one more chemo. He's got, well, all right. So he's got a surgery coming up next Tuesday. When he was in the hospital, they found out he had blood clots in his legs, part of the cancer. So they put a stent or a blood clot filter in his chest, and he no longer needs that because he no longer has blood clots. They disappeared. So on next Tuesday he goes in to have that removed, and then he has one more chemo, which I'm so glad that part of it will be over. Picking up something I dropped here. The chemo isn't, he tolerates it wonderfully. He really does. But it really kind of wipes him out. This last one kind of, it wiped him out pretty good. He got really tired, had some dizzy spells, but he's doing great. So he only has one more chemo, and that is on the 30th, the end of this month. And then he gets a PET scan to make sure everything's gone. And it's already gone, but they're going to do one more, just to be on the safe side. And then he goes in for 2 immunotherapy infusions. It's not chemo, but they'll still use the port. He'll go in and it's an immuno booster. And he gets 2 of those. And then he'll have to go to surgery one more time to have the port removed. And then he's done. So, we won't be done with everything till probably December. But it's getting close. I mean, this has been a long year for doing this, but he's doing so well with all of it. His doctors are very pleased with him. He tolerated everything wonderfully. He's he's a strong old coot. He really is, and I'm very, very happy with with the progress that is happening. But because he had to go through all of this, there's a lot of things that didn't get done around here or still need to be done, and the fact that he's still going to be around to do them is amazing. I'm very, very happy. I really, really am. My nose is running. Okay. So, let me see, what else was I going to, I was going to show you guys what I have. I have an idea for October. And I think I've talked about this on another live before, but I have an old dollhouse. Let me show you. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually made this thing myself. Okay. Alright. Let me go show you what I got. Ouch, I gotta get up. This room is really small. Here's some of my dolls and my plushies. And I don't know if you guys recognize this. That I made. That is a marionette. She needs a ton of work. I gave her to one of my granddaughter's friends, and they kind of beat her up. So, and then just left her. Yep, I made her. Now I gotta fix her. But, and there's another set of my mini-me's. They are Rainbow High dolls. Aren't they cool? Alright, here is the dollhouse I speak of. See it? I made that. Probably 4 years ago. Or, I'm not exactly sure. I put this together. Now, what I have planned for October, other than the October giveaway, actually, I might. No, I won't. I was going to say I might give away the dollhouse itself, but shipping this thing would cost more than my mortgage, I have a feeling. Alright, so here's what I have in mind. I want to turn this dollhouse into a haunted house. And there are 4 dolls here. There's this one. Well, thank you. There's this one. There's this one. There's that one. And there's this one. And what I want to do is turn each of them into a monster kind of thing. I'm thinking a Frankenstein, a witch, maybe a werewolf kind, or a mummy. I don't know. Some kind of and redo the dollhouse as a monster house. What do you guys think? Do you think that would make because I can repaint it, do everything in it. I just thought that would be an absolute awesome. A zombie, that would be good. Yeah, one of them could be a zombie. turn it into a haunted monster house for Halloween. And then keep it, as Halloween decoration for the. What do you think? And film it uh, all October. And this little lady right here, if I can get her to sit up. This little lady right here is October's giveaway. And I want to turn her into something as well. I want to do something Halloween-y with her. And I was thinking either give me ideas. What do you think she would turn into? Be cute. I was thinking like a Shrek baby, an ogre baby, or maybe a little witch, but she has blonde hair, which is, somebody, I think one of you guys mentioned maybe they're turning her into a pumpkin, but let me know what you guys think I should turn that little bit, because this is going to be October's giveaway. And I'm still debating on what I want to turn her into. A Shrek baby? Because I was thinking I could even get some air dry or oven baked clay and make the little ear cones and stick them on her to turn her into a little Shrek baby. I think that would be really cute. But let me know what you guys think. I've been trying to get here. Since I'm standing in the middle of the room, let me show you guys my office a little bit. Okay. All right. There's the door to walk in. Here, we'll go like this. Turn. I hope I'm not making anybody ill here. When you walk into my office, you see the phoenix right there on the right side of the wall. And then I have some of my little dolls. I made this one. This is a little mini me. I did. Hi, Cindy. I'm so glad you made it. She's a little mini me that I took to Missouri with me, and she got signatures of people that were at the doll show that I went to. And then this one, guys, I know she's a little ugly, but I actually made this doll. She is made out of foam, and I painted her. Isn't she cute? You can tell because her fingers kind of started to fall off. But isn't she cute? So ugly, she's cute. And then my granddaughters, Raggedy Ann and Andy. And then my plushies, this one used to belong to my late father-in-law. And this one I got from Jamie at Let's Talk About It with Jamie on YouTube. I am part of her Sunny Club, and she sent that to me for my birthday. And then this one here was given to me by my best friend, who unfortunately I no longer see, because he and his family moved to Arizona, and his new wife does not like me. So, that's just the way it works. And these two little guys came from Missouri at the doll show. And there's a bunch of my all the doll clothes that I own that I really do need to go through all of these drawers and clean them out because they're nasty. No, foam, yeah. No, I didn't carve her out of bone. No, although I could probably do it, I don't think I would. And then over here is the marionette, and here is the little satyr baby that I made for I made, and he belongs to my daughter. Again, he does not go to her house because of my grandson. She's afraid he would tear him apart. And I'm pretty sure he probably would. And underneath there are all little bitty silicone babies that belong to my daughter as well. And she's afraid that he would rip their little arms and legs off. So they stay in here. And then if we move over here, those are all empty boxes and my printer and other stuff that I use. And that right there is Tiny Town, which will be December's giveaway. This entire set right here, I'm going to give away all of it for December. There is the September's giveaway girl in her box. Here's that box of stuff that I bought from Goodwill that I still haven't gone through. There is Calico. Behind Calico is a little doll of Rama that I made out of a box thingy I got from Goodwill. And right here is Miranda, my mermaid. And I am going to be making her a new background with this stuff, but I'm going to paint it and redo a complete. She's going to get a whole background for her and her little mermaid friend here, Miri. I just have not got around to doing it yet. And Rebecca, do you remember that I talked to you about my vintage baby named Melody Ann, because she's the same age I am? Well, this would be her. And this is Melody Ann. She is 60 years old. I got her off of eBay. Isn't she adorable? She's just a little bitty one, but this little girl is the same age as me. And then this is Wilhelmina. Yeah, Willa stays in here too with her. She's a mini Blythe. I should make her own little place to be, but I haven't done it yet. And then there's Bianca and a bunch of bees that I have. And this little one right here is going to be a bee as well. And she's going to be my traveling. There's my bee book that Ren from Bushel and a Peck Nursery made me. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, she did such an awesome job. But this is where all my bees are. Well, I also got other things in there, but you know. And this tiny little baby right here is going to be a traveling bee when I get her put together. She's going to start traveling probably in January. And then this is my desk with my light and my wall that I made that up there. And Valerie, there's your sign that you sent me. Isn't that cute? I love it. If you guys haven't noticed that on my channel, I've been changing, trying to get everything changed to Livin It, Lovin It, and doing different, I'm going to be redoing my intro and outro here pretty soon to reflect the new me and the new new avatar that I have. So I've been going to be doing that. I just haven't got around to it yet. So this is my office. It's very, very small. But it is quiet and I can get some stuff done in here. As long as, now if I open the slider door that you saw behind the little house, I will have kitty cats and puppy dogs from outside come visit me. And they can be quite messy sometimes. They really, really can. But, all right, we're going to get out of here. And I'll take you out and show you some of the other stuff going on. Give you a house tour, maybe. It's going to be kind of, there's a lot of things going on. All right, it's dark in my hallway. It really is. Oh, hubby isn't home yet. He had to run to Fremont, which is probably half a... Yeah, just so you guys know, I love you too, Rebecca. You have fun today, and I'll see you later if you can make it. And Cindy, I did see that you're going to try to stay with me, and that would be wonderful. Thank you, honey. I don't expect anybody to stay on here the full 8 hours with me, and that is fine. Pop on when you can, and basically I'm just going to walk around my house and kind of show you different things and talk about whatever pops up, and get, I've got critters to show you, and just whatever. I've got 7 more hours to go, so just kind of, I gotta pace myself a little bit now, don't I? Because if I show you everything all at once, then what am I gonna do? So we're going to just kind of pace ourselves a little. I'm kind of waiting for it to warm up a little bit outside. Okay, Valerie, that which is should be pretty soon, because I don't know what time it is for you guys. It's 10 o'clock here for me. Where are you from, Valerie? Because I'm Eastern Standard Time, guys. So right now it is 10:03 at my house. Putting my coffee in the microwave, it got a little cold. I talk a lot. Okay. This getting old stuff is for the birds, guys. I ache. I get achies everywhere. Oh. Let that get... Oh, yeah, I colored my hair pretty good, didn't I? Look. I colored me pretty good, didn't I? I've got hair dye all over my neck. I got it all over my hands. Look at that. That's... You live in New York? Awesome. So we got the same time zone. And I know Cindy's got the same time zone as I, because she lives in Michigan with me. We went to high school together. Oh, you're in Iowa, Valerie. Wow. Okay. I did not know you were in Iowa. Everybody let me know where you're from. When you pop on, I will probably won't remember, but yeah, high school, middle school, school. We've been friends for a very long time. Sorry, I'm waiting on my coffee. And if it would warm up, I'd go out and sit on the porch, but it's a little chilly yet. It's supposed to be like almost 80 today, so we will end up out on the porch at some time today. I guarantee it. Yeah, but I'm gonna turn the you're going, where, did Bear have Cindy said she's on her way home from Grand Rapids. Did Bear have an appointment today? Yeah, Tim doesn't have to be, we go next Tuesday. Oh, my doggie has knocked the pillows off the couch. My living room has been taken over by my dolls, which my husband is okay with, I guess. He doesn't have a problem with it. And I'll show you guys all of that in a little while. Oh, Social Security import. I got you. We haven't had to do any of that. Goodness. We haven't had to go in to talk to anybody so far. Knock on wood. Because I don't want to do that. I have not, I'm not quite old enough yet to go get my Social Security, although I will when the time comes. Might as well, if it's still available, yeah, might as well use it, right? I don't know if it will be. Wow. Check out the color of my hair in the sunlight. Ooh. Clinton Township. Clinton Township. I don't know. Cindy, do you know how far Clinton Township is from me? I don't know where Clinton Township is, Valerie. Are you Clinton Township? In Michigan. Well, hang on a minute. Let's find out. Let me go get my computer and close the door so the dog stays out of my... Ooh, got dark, didn't it? Let me grab my coffee cup. And we'll go sit on my bed and figure that out. Okay, hang on just a second. I'm going into my bedroom. And grab my computer. And we will find out. I can't do any of it on my phone because I'm on the live. Eaton Rapids. Where is Eaton Rapids? Okay. You can do that, Cindy. Where is Eaton Rapids from me? From Lansing. Oh, okay. That is what? Probably 100 miles from me. 150 miles from me. How far away is Lansing from... Well, I know that I am 50 miles away, a little over 50 miles away from Grand Rapids. I'm 50 miles north, a little over 50 miles north of Grand Rapids. Okay, and then how far away is Lansing from Grand Rapids? It's quite a ways. Probably a good. I'm not sure. Uh, Probably a good 150, maybe 200 miles from me. Do you know somebody in Clinton Township, Valerie? Or my computer drives me insane right now, you guys. To be honest, I keep getting these pop-ups that I just wanna scream at, if you know what I mean. Thought she said she lived in Iowa, but she might. I don't know. Pop-up. I hate pop-ups. Okay. Do you know somebody in? Why did you want to know about Clinton Township, honey? I'm just curious. Look what just got on my bed. Where is he? Look at that big old boy. That's my big old boy. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And right there, let me see. There's my little girl. Oh, I see. Oh, I understand. So are you planning on coming to Michigan anytime soon? As if you are, I might meet you somewhere. I want to do a someday. No, this isn't. No, I want to do a meet and greet with my Michigan friend, or I want to do some kind of meet and greet with some of my Dolly friends. It's just trying to get it arranged is where I would love, because I know that Lois from Lightfoot Lois, she isn't very far from me, but we haven't met yet because of life issues. She had knee replacement surgery, and then Tim got sick, so we haven't been able to meet yet. And then I know that Mary Joe's Crafting and Dolls, aka Mary Jo and Chloe, she lives in Three Rivers, which is at the border, close to the border of Michigan and Ohio. Amanda Carlson lives in Indiana. I do believe, if I remember right. There are a few people that I know of that live in Indiana. You want to make the trip? You know what? Maybe we can kind of see if we can do something for next year. Where all of us can meet in the middle somewhere. Try to work it out where we all meet at a maybe a hotel, and or something, and spend the day together. And I think that would be just awesome. I would love to do, I could go, you know, like Cindy. I know that you don't drive, don't go anywhere, but that's what and maybe we can make some kind of arrangement where you can meet us somewhere. I don't know. It's something we'll have to work on. Maybe for next summer or next fall. See what we can come up with. I think that would be one. I would love it. Somewhere here in Michigan where it's kind of in the middle for everybody, and you could bring your friend with you, and that maybe we can meet somewhere in there. Where are you? Where are you, Mimi? Well, Cindy, I was thinking if it was going to, I could pick you up. I mean, you are the closest to me. You and Lois are the closest ones to me. And maybe the three of us could ride together. You know what I mean? And figure someplace close, or someplace where the rest of them can meet us. I would love that. Now, I know that you're in Brooklyn, New York. Well, actually, I think Rebecca's farther, Rebecca's down in Texas, so I don't know if she would want to come up here or not, but well, honey, I know that. It's something that we would have to, because I'd have to talk to TJ too. But it's something that I've always wanted to. I want to get together with some of my friends. It's something that we can try to figure out. If we can't, we can't. But well, honey, I don't know where Clinton Township is. We could probably figure something out. I don't know. Well, I don't know what's in Clinton Township or where we would meet. So that's something I would have to look up. We'd have to. I'd have to look it up. And that would be awesome, Teresa. It really would. Having a private jet to go anywhere I wanted to. Oh yeah, but that ain't gonna happen. Hey, I wanted to show you guys. Remember, I told you that. Let me grab her. She sits here in the bedroom with me. This is the little monkey that I got as a trade for the bee baby that I'm doing for Flippy. Isn't she adorable? This is Kiwi. Well, maybe. You never know. That would be kind of cool, Cindy. It looks like hubby came home. So, I think, maybe. This is Kiwi. This is the doll, the little monkey doll that I got as a trade for the bee baby I'm making. So I want to do a really, really, really good job on the bee baby. I want her to be really, 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 really pleased with it. So I got a lot of work to do on it. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna go find out what the hubby went shopping for. I think he's home. He might not be, because the dogs don't act like it. Aha! He is home. I wasn't sure, but he is. And he doesn't want, he is not one to be on the camera. Okay, honey. I will. You'll have to call. We'll have to talk after 5 o'clock. Okay. I'm gonna do my very, very best to be on here till 5. Um. We'll have to. I would love to come do some kind. Now, I've only done that once in my life. Let me go back and sit down, and I'll tell you guys. Um, and this was almost 4 years ago. I went to a doll show in Missouri, and there were 4 of us that went down there. There was me, Shelley Horn, Tilly Bowman, and my daughter Megan. I picked everybody up, and I drove from Michigan to Missouri because nobody else in the car had a driver's license. I'm like, are you kidding me? But I had a great time. Except for the very end. And it was horrible, guys. It was horrible. I caught an extremely bad case of COVID. I was really, really sick. To the point that I had to let Shelley drive my car because I couldn't drive. I was so sick. I was laying in the back seat on my daughter's lap coming home. Well, we stopped at Megan's house to drop her off. She lives in Tennessee. We got to her house, and we were supposed to have Joey, her husband, check the fluids in the car. Well, Shelley and Tilly didn't want to wait for the car to cool down and, have a little dinner and just chill out for a minute. So they got me in the back seat and took off. We got to somewhere in Indiana before the car just stopped. They seized up the engine of my car. Nope, never been to Kansas. So we ended up in a hotel room. And now both of them live in Indiana, so they had their, Shelley had her son come get them. And left me sitting in a hotel room, almost delirious. I finally got a hold of my husband, and he finally then we had issues with his boss not giving him the time to come get me, which was another story. But he finally come and got me. We had to literally haul the truck home. It was a trip. So I'm a little shy about long trips again. But I would still love to do some kind of meetup someday. But, if I'm going to do something like that again, it's going to be with somebody that, with people that I know and trust a little bit more. Love my roses. Oh, thank you. Those are roses TJ gave me. One of them is made of, let me see, it's made of brass or copper. Isn't that pretty? We got it at a Ren fair. You see all my scullies? I got skulls over here, and I got skulls over there on the other side. I got, I'm kind of into the macabre stuff, I guess, is the easiest way to put it. What? What? I've got to get my puppies in and get them some flea dip. They're both kind of scratchy. Unfortunately, we live in the middle of the woods, which means they get fleas really easy. What did you get? Hubby's taking his handful of pills this morning. I think that he forgot to take. Had one that didn't want to go down. You all right? Ooh. Oh no. He's okay, but that one, he had one pill that kind of got stuck.
Got creamer and at least 5 meals.
Awesome.
I should not go to Walmart when I'm hungry.
I don't know if you heard what he said, but he goes, I should not go to a Walmart when I'm hungry, because he come back with a whole bunch more than he probably should have. Oh, he loves me. He loves me. He bought me potato chips and chocolate. He loves me. Cindy says hi.
Hi, Cindy.
Do you understand about the pill thing, Mimi? I do too. I don't know how many times I have choked trying to swallow a handful of pills. He loves me. He bought me potato chips. I love potato chips. That right there is one of my downfalls for ever losing weight. I need to, I haven't been able to do my walks and things like that, so I have gained quite a bit. And he's doing wonderful. He really is. The only problem is that he gets winded really easy. And I was looking at what kind of chocolate he bought. He bought all kinds. But he gets winded really easy, and which sucks. And so we can't do our walk. I would take you guys on a walk around the property, take you out into the woods and stuff, but I would lose you. Our internet is based just around the house, so I would end up losing contact, so I can't do that. And are you okay? I bet you do. Wow, Mimi. That is amazing. I'm very proud of you. That is amazing. Oh, I've gained, I think I found it. You lost it, and I think I found it. 'Cause, I've gained about 50 pounds. Mainly in my thighs and in my belly and my butt. So I need to go I do my walks and stuff like that, but I was going for, a good long walk. We would walk about a mile, 2 miles a day, or every other day. But because he's been sick and and we just haven't done it. And then there was an incident that kind of made it a little harder for me to do it, and that was that I got attacked by a dog on one of our walks. Actually, I've been attacked by a dog 3 times. Um, One was we were walking down. We live on live on a private drive that goes all the way down. It's a couple miles long, and we will walk to the end and then walk back. Well, we were walking one day, and normally the dog that attacked me was on a clothesline lead. If you know what I'm talking about, it's where their lead is attached to a clothesline so they can run back and forth. The lead broke, and he came straight for me. Big dog, you know. My husband got between us, but he bit me. He bit me in the elbow. The owners were really good about it and coming, but it scared me. And then we would walk to go get our mail. Well, our mailbox is half a mile away from our house. Let's see if I can give you guys an idea. Okay. Our driveway is a quarter mile long. Okay. And then when you turn left out of our driveway, it's another quarter mile to the post box that's on the main drive. So to walk to get our mail is a full mile. If you walk down our driveway, which is a quarter mile long, quarter mile down to the main drive, and then back again, it's a full mile to walk to get our mail. But the house at the end, or it would be the beginning of the private drive that we live on, or off of, they had a Great Dane. He's no longer there, thank goodness. But this dog was vicious, and he attacked us. He didn't bite either of us, but he scared the bejesus out of both of us. And the woman that owned the dog just kind of don't hit him, don't yell, don't bark, because he will bite. He will. I'm like, why is that dog loose? Why is he not on some kind of lead? You do not let your dog loose. And now that dog's gone, the house on the other side of our has a boxer that is the same way. Very aggressive. He's actually bitten Ivy, my granddaughter. So it's like, me and the dogs, I'm telling you. And then I also got attacked when I was working with TJ was a delivery driver, and I was delivering packages with him, and was attacked by a dog when I was working, which was again horrible. So, yeah, I'm gonna go see about sitting out on the porch. Mm. I know this isn't a lot about the dolls or anything. I'm kind of trying to pace myself a little bit because I still have 6 hours, 6.5 hours to go. So if I tell you all about my dolls now, I won't have anything else to talk about. TJ just laughed at me. So I'm going to take you out on the porch. I don't know how warm it is out here, but I'll show you some of the animals that we have here. I might not go outside to show you because, as I said, we have a very big, ooh, alright, I gotta, there is some really weird sounds out there. Alright, let me turn the camera and I'll show you some of our animals. Okay, let's see if I can, I don't know if I can zoom in. I don't know how to do that. Can you hear that weird noise? That is a rooster yelling about something. And he is sounding a little off. He really is. Huh. I don't know if I can zoom in. I don't know how to do that. But if you look over there, there is where our goats are. And if you look against the tree, I don't know if I can. Oh, yeah, I can. Look at there. Right there against the tree is our big male. His name is Elvis. And then we have two females and a little male named, two females named Cowbaby and Zelda. And we have a young buck named Angus. And he is not happy that Elvis is here. He just isn't. But those are our goats. And my poor garden area is absolutely disgusting right now because I have done nothing with it. Hang on, I'm gonna come over here in a second and try to figure out what these guys are. I'm just kind of looking around a little bit, guys, because I've got chickens running around and all of that. But, are you guys still there? Nobody said nothing. I don't know if I lost you. Somebody say something so I know I haven't lost you. I'll sit out here and enjoy the day for a little bit. Let me sit down. Are we still on, guys? Let me know. It says we're recording, but nobody's saying nothing, so hopefully I'm still recording and everything is good. I know this is going to be a long day, so and I'm actually enjoying sitting here talking to you guys. You're going to hear all kinds of noises out here. We have, oh goodness, I don't even know how many roosters we have anymore. I know that we caught most of the hens and we've got them penned up. But we don't want the roosters in the pen with the hens because we don't want fertilized eggs. So there is one hen, I think one or two hens still loose. And they make their rounds between the roosters, but I think we have maybe 6 roosters that patrol. I'm not exactly sure anymore. That have free reign over the. What are you yelling about, Angus? Oh, he's mad about something. He is mad about something. Probably mad about Elvis. Which I think is hilarious because um, Angus is just a baby. I keep hearing some of the weirdest noises. Oh my goodness, I love the color of that. This looks so bright in the light. It is quite colorful. Not sure. I don't know if I should go darker or not. Are you guys still in here? Or did I lose you? Somebody leave me a message somewhere and let me know if I lost you. Message me through Messenger so it pops up on my phone that if I lost you or not. Because I haven't seen a new. Nobody has said anything for a while, so I'm a little confused. Are you guys there? Somebody say something. You're still with me? Okay, can you, am I not, Cindy, do me a favor. Is it that I'm just not getting the chat? Say something on the chat so I know that. I might not be getting you guys' messages, and I don't know why. Huh. I don't understand what happened. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not getting you guys. Let's see. Okay, you know what it was? It only had the top messages. Okay, let me flip this back. I think I got you. Now, somebody leave me another message. Yay, there we are. Okay, you're back. What happened is that for some reason I let Mary Jo pop back in anytime. I'm sorry I didn't see your messages before. Somehow my messages had been switched to only top messages. So you want to see a rooster? Hang on, honey. Let me see if I can find one that's close by. There aren't any close by right now. As soon as one comes up by the porch, honey, I'll show you, okay? Right now, they're too far away for you to see. Pop back in when you can. I figured it out. It was that the filter wasn't letting me see all of the I got it. We're good. It kind of scared me there for a second. I thought I lost everybody, but I keep hearing. I don't know what that is. I keep hearing. Oh, okay, that's Blitz. All right, never mind. For those of you who don't know who Blitz is my daughter Jen's dog, who is 14, and he's blind and deaf, and he makes some of the weirdest noises. He really does. What? You're going to bring the roosters to me, aren't you? My husband just brought out a small bag of green peas and dumped them out on the ground so the rooster will come up to the porch. He's awesome. Whether it shows up or not is another story. Probably didn't see you. Will you do me a favor? Will you? Thank you. Let's see. I don't think you can see him from here, sweetie, but I can try. Where is he? There he is. There's a rooster. That's one of them. He's not the prettiest one we have, though. We have some really, really, really pretty ones. Yeah, he's got his little hand following him around all over the place, and but we've got that one. We've got one that is got green and red, and he's got some beautiful colors on him. But I don't know where he is at the moment, and I don't have any shoes on, so I am not walking around outside right now. Yeah, they're over there messing with the, trying to eat from the goat. You know, the goats get grain and stuff like that in the morning, and they're over there eating up what's left over. Yeah, you do? I know I have. Let me see if I can see out the bathroom window. Maybe I can find one of the more colorful ones for you. Hang on just a second. You know when I'm looking for them, you know I'm not going to find one, right? Nope. No rooster. No rooster. They, when I want to see them, they're nowhere to be found. But when I don't want them making all kinds of noise while I'm doing a video or whatever, they are everywhere. That's just the way it works. So, yeah. We have, how many roosters do we have now?
At least 5, maybe 6.
5 or 6. That's what I thought. So, and unfortunately, we did lose several of our chickens and some of our ducks this last spring and summer. We had a fox that. Well, thank you, honey. I'm actually kind of digging it too. It's definitely different. um, we had a young fox cub. Not well, it really wasn't a cub. It was more probably a teenager. That had mange. It come out of the woods, and we didn't realize what it was until it was too late. It took several of our chickens and 3 of our ducks before we and before Penny, my grandson's dog, dispatched it for us. She got for some reason it come out during the day, and Penny got a hold of it. That. Oh, are you guys still there? For some reason it glitched on me. Let me know you're still there, guys, because it just glitched. All right, let me check and make sure. Okay, good. Okay, everybody's still there. We're good. Where are you? There you go. There's your rooster and his hen. She's coming this way. Well, come on. You gonna follow her, or are you gonna be a I think she figured out that there's peas over here. There he comes. There he comes. Where are you? There he is. Now you get a good look at him. He's a blondie. He's got quite a few blonde feathers. Let's see if I can get up close here. Hang on. They went under the porch. Never mind. They're not out here. I'm sorry if I'm... There we go. They're up underneath the porch. I can't get to them. But that's one of them. And then, like I said, there's like 4 or 5 more running around on the other side of the house. Unfortunately, I can't see them from the window, so they're probably over in Jen's yard. Yeah, they're cute, but they're a pain. They really are. They make a lot of noise and they make a lot of mess sometimes too, especially when they get in the garage and want to do their business all over my garage floor. It's not fun. It's gross. Um, we'll see how many of them make it through the winter, and we'll go from there. I kind of want to take and put a hen and a rooster together and sell them as uh, what is the word I'm looking for? Yeah, I can't think. My brain just went
New
turn.
flock starter pack.
A what?
New flock starter pack.
There we go. New flock starter pack. my it took a second. Yeah. Sell them that really pretty sets, and for people who want to start their own flock of chickens. We do have a place here in Nuevo where you can sell your farm. Yeah. We don't really breed them. We don't mean to, but that way people can start their own and get their own eggs and do whatever. And with the way things are going, people might want to start doing that. We started our little farm because we love animals, and but we are also very organic. We had I'm hoping to get some more geese. We had several geese. Our girl Gladys, I do believe the fox got a hold of her, but she put up a good fight. But I want to get more geese because geese make great guard dogs. They really do. Um, I want to get some more ducks. We only have one duck left, and that poor little guy, he's made friends with one of the roosters, and they kind of hang out together. Um, we have now Jesse, my daughter's husband, wants to get an emu. I don't know where we would put an emu. Nope, nobody raises bees. We do have wild bees here, but we don't. My husband has thought about starting a couple of hives here. And we might do that in the future. Oh, I've got a tickle, guys. I am so sorry. We might do that in the future. He wants to see about catching a wild hive and see if we can do that. We don't know yet. It's something that he has been seeing on YouTube, and it's something that we might do. I don't know if it will happen or not. We do want to milk our goats. we need to do some cleaning up. We had a pretty bad winter, and with TJ being sick, it hasn't, and Jesse working as much as he has been, we haven't been able to get much done around here. So what we have planned, and it probably won't be until next spring, We're just kind of putting everything on, doing what we can right now. And what we want to do is rearrange our fencing and fix. We had quite a few trees come down this last winter, and they knocked several of our fences down. Well, we want to rearrange the fencing so that we can put Elvis and Zelda together as a breeding pair. And Elvis is too big to breed Cow Baby. Cow Baby is a mini goat. So, and she's more of a pet. So we're going to Angus, the little buck that we have, is Cow Baby's son, and we will be getting either turning him into now that he's full grown, we might put him in the freezer, if you know what I mean, and put Cow Baby in a pen by herself so that there is no more breeding of Cow Babies. She's already had several babies, but we might have messed up, guys, to be honest. We might have. I think we might have left Angus with his mom too long. And I think he has bred with her. Which isn't a good thing. But if it happened, it happened. Hopefully the baby will come out whole. If not, we'll deal with it then. But Angus is going bye-bye, and we need to put Cow Baby in a pen of her own. And then leave Elvis and Zelda. They are bigger goats, different breed, and if they breed, then we can milk Zelda. And I want to start. I'm probably going to pick up a couple more in the spring, couple more females, so that we can make our own butter and cheese and have goat's milk. What the heck was that? I don't know what that was, so let's go find out. It's all right. Yeah, Nico didn't know what that was either. Hang on. Oh, calm down. Oh, goodness. I don't know what that was. There was a big bang, and I don't know what that was. What was that? Oh, sorry, guys. Well, close and personal. I don't know what that was. I'm gonna go put my shoes on and we'll go outside and find out. It's okay, Nico. Hang on, let me throw some shoes on. Excitement! Something exciting is happening. Okay, we're gonna take a little trip outside. Hang on just a second. All right. What was that?
Best guess, there is sunshine. There's a couple of drums out here. I think one of them may have swollen feet because of the sun.
What now?
These steel drums are in the
Oh,
sunshine. One of them swelled and it
popped.
It popped
Okay,
in the
gosh. Give me a heart attack. All right, guys. You want to meet some puppies? I'll let you meet some puppies. Hang on. Let me flip the camera. Okay. This big boy right here. That's Skinny. This is my grandson's pit bull, Skannerd. That's a Skannerd, big boy. And that one over there is Miss Penny. Isn't that Miss Penny? Yeah, she is weird. She's a weird dog. You want to, here, let me show you another couple roosters. We are on the other side of the house from my porch. There's a rooster. There's he's lost a few of his tail feathers, so he must be a young one. And that's Nova. There's a Nova in her purdy. Oh, that's a Novi. This is going to be the mom to my new babies. I'm not lying. See, there's Jen. And there's Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Look at there. That's going to be the daddy to my new puppy whenever he gets big enough.
He's getting there.
He's getting there. I'm doing the 8-hour marathon today. I've already been on here 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Hi, love y'all.
She says hi, love y'all.
Your hair looks beautiful.
Yeah, here. Look at Nova for a minute. I messed up hardcore yesterday. No, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I want to shorten this up, kind of. I didn't do it quite right. So I want to, huh?
I'll try to help.
Okay. And here, let me flip this back. There we go. Hi. Cindy said, "Love you, Jennifer." I started out by doing the color on the front, just the front, and I put some raccoon tails in the stripes back here. The colors did not mix well, and it looked really bad.
But it looks really good now.
This is that temporary color that Ivy had. I love it. It's a little bright.
It's beautiful though.
And I might have to go and do a permanent.
Yeah.
I might. We'll see.
I love you, Mama.
I love you too. I'm just kind of walking around showing off things. I've got 8 hours of this to do, so kind of pacing myself a little. Yeah, I'm not going to chase the duck. He's going up behind Phoenix's house. All right, I'm back. I was talking to my daughter. I'm sorry about that. Yes, Blitz, you're okay. They have to when they bring Blitz out to go potty, he has to be put in a little cage. And, here, let me show you. Blitzy is an old man, and he's very blind and very deaf. And if they don't put him in this little cage thing right here, he wanders off and can't find his way home.
But we hear him.
So this is Blitzy. He is extremely old and such a sweet dog. He's still doing good. He just doesn't get around real well. So and to be honest, Jesse just can't. He can't.
Not in pain though.
He can't let him go. Blitzy's not in pain. He's not hurting. He's just blind and deaf. And Jesse loves him to death. And they take amazing care of him. So he's living his best life the best he can. Oh, you want to... Oh, I got to show you this rooster. Valerie, I got to show you this rooster. Let's see if I can catch him. You have got to see the colors of this boy. See if I can walk up slow. Here. Where is he? Look at the colors on that one. He is awesome. There's one. And if I turn, I know I'm going too fast, guys. I am sorry. There's another one that's got a lot of color on him. Yeah, hi. What you doing? Look at this face. Oh, here. Look at that face. Skinny. Skinner. Skinner. Look up. Hi, there, my baby. Don't go get... Oh, what are you chasing? Oh, I see. Okay, hang on. Let me switch it back. He was chasing the light from my phone. He is one of those... You put a laser beam or laser thing, and he is one happy puppy. He loves to chase the lasers or the lights of any kind. Let's see if I can... I'm gonna walk you over to see the goats. If you so you can actually see them from... I'm kind of trying not to lose you guys because I'm outside. I'm hoping I won't, but I should be okay. All right, we're gonna walk over here and show off the goats. All right. Yeah, hi Elvis. I'm coming. Hang on, I'm coming. Oh, put that away, you little goof. Okay, this is Cow Baby. Hi, Cow Babies. And that's Elvis. Hi, Elvis. Oh, hi, Elvis. I sketch your nose. Oh, I sketch your head. Oh, I sketch it. That's Elvis. That's Zelda. And that little pain in the butt over there is Cow Baby. Or is Angus. Get your nose out of there. She is too little for you. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna leave you. Yeah, hidden heat. Cow, hey, Elvis. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, they're being naughty. So, Elvis is being naughty. There ain't nothing I can do about it, but Elvis is being naughty. Alright.
Elvis, you showing off because we're out here.
A little bit, yeah. And I think Cow Baby, I don't think, she may not be pregnant. Let me get a hold of, you might have to get a hold of Jen, because I can't do anything on my phone right now.
Yeah.
Maybe she can get, maybe we can bring her back up here. Because I don't want Elvis to hurt her. Not at all. Hi, Benny Benny. Alright. Going back in the house, guys, so I can have more coffee. We have got so much cleaning to do out here. when you have as many people living in the same place, it's bound to get dirty, if you know what I mean. We have 9 people or 8 people. I'm not exactly sure anymore. We have me and TJ, Jen and Jess, Phoenix and Caleb. So that's 6. Ivy, 7. Mason and Bobby. So there's 9 people living here on this property. And so, you know, that's a lot of people. And Bobby works constantly, and Mason is, you know, everybody has their own lives to live. But we have a lot of work we need to get done around here to make it work. So that's what we do. I'm sorry about the goat situation there. They're a little they don't care who's watching, if you want to know. If you want to know the truth. They don't care. They will do what they do when they do it, if you know what I mean. We need to make sure. Oh my goodness. Elvis is stinky. I need to wash my hands. Elvis is stinky. I scratched the top of his head, and he smells like goat. Smells pretty nasty, actually. We do need to, like I was saying earlier, stinky goats. Well, thank you, Mimi. We own 31 acres of wooded property up in the upper part of northern Michigan. Or not northern Michigan. We don't, northwest Michigan. We are, and we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, and I absolutely love it. It's very quiet. Well, it's peaceful, not necessarily quiet. With animals, it's never quiet. But we do need to do a lot of there's a lot of work to be done to clean it up. Like I was saying before, that big boom, which turned out to be a metal drum that expanded and popped. It was sitting in the sun. It had a dent in it, and it warmed up and the dent popped. That's all that was. That would be wonderful, Mimi. Thank you. You and Cindy both, thank you very much for staying with me as long as you can. Like I was saying, we have a lot of work to do. We want to redo our fencing and change it around where the goats have more. Well, hi, Amy. I'm so glad you made it. Thank you for coming. I was just talking about our goats and the fact that we need to redo our fencings. Part of the reason that our little male is making so much noise is because the big male was in a cage by himself. Well, he has no longer done that. He is in with them now, and the little male does not like it. But he'll get over it. We have to get some goats separated and move them around and things like that. Now, I want to, we've got a lot of cleaning to do. We've got a lot, just to make it more homey. But um, we are, and we're kind of letting everything. We're kind of letting everything slide for right now because my husband's sick. Once he's through with everything that's done and things can settle down a little bit, then we're going to get going on getting things done. I am going to take you guys with me to go get another cup of coffee. You will figure out that throughout the day I drink a ton of coffee. I drink a lot of coffee. So, all right. So, how are you guys doing today anyway? How are you, Amy? I haven't been able to... You haven't been on one of my lives in a long time. That I can remember anyway. And that is awesome. Oh, you already did it. Awesome. Creamer. You are you? Yep. Got to have my coffee. You guys might have to sit out on my porch for a few minutes by yourself. You're welcome, honey. I'm glad you're here. But, what are you looking at back there? Our big goat's standing on the fence staring at something. I don't know what it is. All right, guys, I have to go potty. I will be right back. I'm going to lean you up here and you can kind of talk amongst yourself for a minute. I don't want to take you in the bathroom with me. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Thank you, Cindy. I love that you did that. Thank you. I didn't think you guys wanted to go potty with me, so, Oh, I love a good hot cup of coffee. I really, really do. All right, so I think I am going to take you guys in and show you off some of my dolls to you, okay? Kind of give you guys a little bit of background on each of them. I love you too, Sissy. Thank you. And thank you, Amy. Amy, I have to tell you guys, has several of my dolls. She and her husband have several of my dolls. All right. Huh? You did you? That works. All right. You guys ready to go in and see some of the dolls? All right. No, 90% of my dolls are in my living room. So, we're going to show off some of the dolls. What are you doing? Oh, all right. Okay, we're going to switch this around. Switch. Okay, I'm back. Are you guys still with me? Somebody say something. Say you're with me. Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what the heck I just did, you guys. I went to flip my I went to flip my camera so I could show you the dolls, and for some reason everything stopped. I think I might have hit the pause button and then all of a sudden you guys were gone. But give me a heart attack. All right, you're back. I'm happy. We're good. I'm going to try this one more time. Hit the right button. I'm going to flip. Maybe. Might not be able to. There we go. Oh, there we go. We got it to flip. Okay. All right, so we're going to start right here with these three little monsters. Okay, we have Yob. Yob is made out of plaster. I got him years ago as a little girl. Okay, I did all of this to him. It was given to me by a lady named Daisy, and it had this matted, nasty hair, and it was the ugliest skin color it was this pastel flesh color. It was nasty. So I gave him his teeth, repainted him. He has my husband's hair. That's TJ's hair. And gave him his ears and turned him into a orc baby. Isn't he adorable? And then we have Yasmin. Yasmin is one of those Grogu dolls that I completely redid with a nose and eyes and teeth and all of that good stuff. And she is I completely redid her as a goblin baby. And then we have Yarrow here, which I have done absolutely nothing with, which I really should get to sooner or later. He is going to be a gnome baby when I get done with him. I want to give him like white eyelash or eyebrows, kind of fluffy eyebrows, and give him a shock of white hair as a gnome baby. I just haven't done it yet. Isn't she cute? I love my babies. These are my three alternative. He isn't really an alternative baby yet, but he will be. I should bring Kiwi out here and set her with him, but I haven't done that yet. And then we have Miss Maisie. My Maisie is my chunky Blythe, mini me, who runs a toy store. And this is her toy store. She is part of the uh, part of the turquoise universe, as well as Margie and Jewel. Most of my Blythes are now part of the turquoise universe, which is Rebecca from Rebecca's Cloud Kids started it, and they are now have all pretty much become part of it. So there's Maisie and her toy store. And if we move on over here, this is Minnie Mel and Minnie TJ. They are from another set of mini me's that I use in Show Us Your Mini Me's. They are a Barbie set that was supposed to be me and my husband. Aren't they pretty? I like them. And then we have Mr. Marcus, who is my twin doll, who is going to be starting his very own series here starting on Sunday. And then we have the twins, Mathurin and Maddie. Mathurin and Madison. They are Unita walking doll hybrids. I did something different with each of them. What are you doing? What's he upset about? I don't know, something's going on out there. But that's Mathurin and Maddie. They are my toddlers. I absolutely, yeah. And then here is Trey Jovian. I won him from Rebecca at Rebecca's Cloud Kids, and he is such a sweet little man. I love him. And here is my pride and joy, Miss Tamel. Oh, okay, this is Miss Tamel. She is my only authentic reborn. And then we have yeah, just a minute. My brain has to connect. This is Manon. He is Marcus's little brother. And this is Erica. I just got her recently. She is from Little Ohana. She sent her to me. And she has Happy Mail. Isn't she beautiful? Then we have Miss Tia. Miss Tia, I did a trade with Rebecca from Rebecca's Cloud Kids. I made her the band, the Electric Dreamers, that you see on her channel. This is my living room, Amy. It really is. I traded the band, the Electric Dreamers, for Tia here. Isn't she adorable? She is my attitude with legs. That's what Tia is. And then my last reborn is this is just a minute. Merrick. He is a Levi, and he is a gift from my sister Candy. So isn't he a sweetheart? He is Trey Jovian's little brother. I've got it. I'm a little OCD, guys. I have to tell you. I have it where now I'm going to end up having to get one more doll down the line, but I'll tell you about that later. Um, I have where I have um, the same number of girls as I have boys. I have the same number of dolls with glasses as without. T names to M names. I'm a little OCD when it comes to that. So that's what, but I have an idea later on with Marcus. And Marcus, these are the baby dragons that he will be dealing with. These guys right here. These are all fingerling dragons that I repainted, and they are the rainbow dragons that Marcus will be working with. And then right there is Chitter and Cheddar, my little monkey boys. I haven't really been doing much with them lately, so I may have an idea for them, but we will see. That will come in later, I think. All right, so those are all my reborns. Now, I'm going to kick in with let's do the Blythe dolls first, and then we'll do the Barbies, okay? All right, we're going to start. We started with Maisie, okay? And then we have Margie and Jewel, who do the official Turquoise and the Electric Dreamers fan club. This is Margie and Jewel from that series that I do on my channel. Okay, that is their bedroom. They sit right on top of the dollhouse, the big dollhouse that I have. And Jewel's mom and sister live in this room right here. That is Jewel's mom, Jessica, and her little sister, Jada Lee. They live in there. They have their own apartment. Okay. Then Margie's family. I'm sorry if I'm moving too quick. This is Margie's family right here. There's Min and Hobbs, Moby and Elliot and Baby Bean. And they have their home right here. And that is part of if I back up, you guys, my entire bookcase in my living room has my dolls in them. You see what I mean? And all of my husband's collectibles are up on top. But I've turned it into the apartment complex of my dolls. All right? So those are, and then we have the Dream Sisters, Darkest Dream, and Celestial Dream. They are elves that live in, so that's them. And then up on top is Moby and Emmy, who are the little cousins to Wednesday and Enid of the show Wednesday. Moby is Wednesday's little cousin, and Emmy is Enid's little cousin, and they go to the same school, or the elementary to that school. So those are my now I showed Miranda and the others in the office earlier, and those are the last of my Blythes. Now, let me go over. Are you? I watched both season 2 of it already. I love that show. Okay, now I'm going to go over, go through my uh, Barbies with you guys. And if most of you know, I have a dolly drama that I do with my Barbies called Welcome to the Four Seasons. As a matter of fact, Rebecca from Rebecca's Cloud Kid just gave me a new theme song for that show. It worked out great. I absolutely love it. I just started season 12 last Saturday. So if you're interested in watching or finding out more about it, go to my channel, go to the playlist, and all 11 prior series are in my playlist, so you can find out the stories of all the Barbies that you're going to see here. Okay? And there are a lot. Are you ready? Here we go. In the Four Seasons, this is the youngest sister, Spring, and her husband, Thunder. And this is their apartment. I am thinking I am going to be doing some rearranging and changing of some of the apartments. They need some work. They're kind of falling apart a little bit, so I want to fix them. So, but that's Spring. And then over here is Summer and her husband, Eric. And this is their apartment. Okay. And then I got to jump over here. And this is Autumn and her wife and their 3 foster children. This is their apartment. I've kind of borrowed some of the furniture in here for the other dolls, so I need to get a couple more things in here, which I will do a little later on. But that's their apartment. I got, like I said, I need to do some fixing and changing of things a little bit, and I will do that later. But that's Autumn and Rain. And then I'm going to have to jump way over here. And this is Winter and her husband Jasper and their daughter Jade. And that's their apartment. Now, the only other ones that have actually apartment, and this is just temporary, is the ladies from the orphanage, and they are down here. In this room. I'm thinking I'm going to change that out. I just haven't figured out exactly how yet. Lots of things to move around. Okay. But that is the main characters of the Four Seasons. Now, we'll go over the rest of the characters. First is Mama Jeanette. This is the girls' mom and their aunt, Michelle, who live on a farm outside of the city that the girls live in. And this beautiful lady right here is the 4-foot-nothing mother of Eric. She's Jamaican, and she is the type of lady that takes no guff from anyone. That's just the way it is. If you go back and you watch the other 11 series or videos, you'll find out just exactly what I'm talking about. She isn't one to be messed with. Over here is Dr. Rachel Lee and Tony Grant. Tony is Winter's publisher. Dr. Lee helped Jasper get his use of his legs back. Over here is Ethan Lee, Dr. Ethan Lee, who is Rachel's little brother, and Nurse Nadine Nichols. They work in the pediatrics department at the hospital. We come down, go past Eric, and this is this young lady should be in someplace else right now. We'll talk about her later. This is one of the nurses from the hospital. She's a physical therapist, Brenda, and her significant other, Roberto. They will make an appearance again sooner or later. I need to dust my... This couple right here is Terry and Dana Lancaster, and their twins, Zoe and Xander. They run a dog training and will be making an appearance in not too distant future, and you'll find out why later. This right here is April Day, and that is Eric, one of Eric's sisters. Her boyfriend, Cody Raines, who is the bartender of the bar in town, and this young lady has not made an appearance yet, but she is Cody's little sister, Cassie. She will be in a upcoming in an episode sometime in the future. This down here is another sister of Eric's named Juno. She just finished nursing school and works in pediatrics. And that is her boyfriend, Jax, who runs the fitness gym in town. Over here is Jack's sister, Gracie, who was roommate, or they are all roommates at this time. Their roommate, Gracie, who is Jack's sister. Gracie graduated nursing school with Juno, and I can't remember. Oh, she is now part of the physical therapy team. And the young man with her is Stuart. And Stuart is working with Dr. Lee, Rachel Lee, in neurology. So they are all interconnected, if you get what I'm doing here. And we move over here. And we'll start. There's only a few more to go. This family right here is Larry Lancaster and his daughter Lilith, and the lady that is with him is Holly North and her daughter Heather, and they have not announced it, but they have become a couple. Larry's wife left him some time ago, and Holly's a widow, so they have become a couple. The funny part about that is that Lilith used to pick on Heather, and now they may become stepsisters. This couple right here is Brandy, and Brandy is um, the twin sister to Brenda, and they both work as physical therapists. The young man she is with is um, Daniel Downs. He is a detective at the police department. This couple here is Kevin Kim. He is the school teacher in the school that all of the children attend. He is the principal of the school. And his husband is David Downs, and he is the town lawyer. The little boy has not made a debut yet in the story, but he is a little boy that they have adopted. And you'll find out about that in the future. And we have one more couple to show you, and that is the Blue Moon Bar and Grill. That's what this setup here is the Blue Moon. That is Blue and her fiance Roy, and that is Roy's little granddaughter Abby, and they together they run the Blue Moon, and it will be featured in other shows as well. So that's the whole of the yeah, hang on a minute. There we go. That is all. Well, nope, I was wrong. There is a couple of others. Let me flip that back. Maybe. Do what I said. Okay. I almost forgot. This is, down here is the operators of the orphanage that different children have come from. That is Mrs. Fields, her daughter, her granddaughter, and one of the children at the orphanage. I do need to kind of set up a new system for them. And then this here is Dr. Olivia Osborne. She is a fertility specialist that Summer and Eric have been working with. And all the other ones in the background are bit players, I guess, if you they are nurses and other things, that whatever I need them to be. So there we go. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Okay, now I am going to go sit back down. What do you guys think? Oh, you're loud. You are. Where's Big Boy? Oh, I see what you did. Okay. Big Boy, Elvis, went over the fence, so he's out in the woods right now. Which is not a big deal. He can be out there if he wants to. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. You think it's cool? Thank you. I have been collecting those Barbies for some time. to be honest with you guys, when I first started the Four Seasons, I just had four dolls, and I did, I started this. If you go back and watch, it was just about the four girls. That series has taken on a life of its own. Those dolls, I swear to God, I know it sounds funny, but those dolls are alive to me. Not physically, but they have their own story. They have their own lives. I feel for them. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Um, it has gotten to the point, and I've told this story before, but my husband and I will go to our little restaurant here in town, and we will sit and talk, and he will help me um, develop a storyline. Um, you really do have to go back and watch the other 11, the full series to get what I'm saying, because each one of these couples has gone through it. If you know, um they've had some things happen. Um in the very beginning, the girls, exactly, Mimi. And if you go back and watch, you'll understand where I'm coming from, because each of them has gone through something. And um, I'm just watching my big goat make them be weird. Um, at the present, Summer and Eric are going through infertility. She has not been able to conceive. Her sister is. Spring just found out she was pregnant. Um, eh, Summer was going. It was going through it this in the last um, season. Summer was having a hard time, and that was because Spring just found out she was pregnant. She's all happy. Um, Autumn and Rain decided to foster the three older children, so they're now parents. And Winter has just adopted Jade as her um, daughter, and she's no longer her stepdaughter; she's her adopted daughter. So Summer wasn't even though she and Eric had been trying, she hadn't conceived. And so when it was possible, when Eric's sister came forward and said that they had a little girl that needed fostering, she jumped at it. And that's what this new season's about, is this whole thing with this little girl. And you guys, it's going to be something else. You're really going to have to watch, because there's a lot to it. And then next season is going to be just as fun. Um, Guys, I've got this. Welcome to the Four Seasons could go on forever. It really could. And you want to talk about a way to focus my creative energy, the Four Seasons is one way. um, the new series, also with uh, the Turquoise Universe, doing things with Jewel and Margie and their families, and the those are coming up. And I try to make sure that I incorporate everything that Rebecca is doing into that series. So, like on Friday, this coming Friday, um, Rebecca just put out the last reality show of Ruby, and the girls will be talking about that. And along with some other things. And this new series coming out with Marcus and the baby dragons is going to be really fun. Um, the thing is, I know I need to get one more doll. And that is, I need to get my twin doll. I've been looking on eBay and I've actually put in a bid for one, but we'll see what happens. But I need a sister for Marcus. And my husband has been helping me with this. As soon as I can find her and I don't want to pay a ton of money. Okay, you guys know me. I try very hard to keep my costs down. Right now, it's like this this year, I did um, with my giveaways. I did um, okay. How do I put this? Things have changed a little because the year before I did all blind dolls um, giveaways. In 2023, I gave away a blind doll every month. Or no, 2024, I gave away a blind doll every month. Well, I can't afford to do that right now because I can't afford to buy the blind dolls and pay the shipping anymore. It's just too expensive. Um, so this year I split it up where I was doing a reborn, um, a what do they call it? Manufactured reborn, or what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Opposite of authentic. My brain just went. Um, the replica reborns. There we go. I did replica reborns. I did 4 of those. Um, 4 blind dolls and 4 alternative dolls. That's what TJ has one more chemo to go, and that will be the end of this month. He has one more chemo. Um, right now, the way it works, Cindy, is on the 24th, he goes to get that blood clot filter they put in. That's getting removed on the 24th. Then he goes for his last chemo on the 30th. Then he gets a PET scan, another PET scan. That has not been uh, scheduled yet. Then he has 2 immunotherapy infusions, which is in November and early December, I think. Or both of them I think are in November. October and November. Okay, yeah. Then he gets those two, and then he'll have the surgery to have the port removed, which has not been scheduled yet either. So that's and once that has been removed, then he's all done. Um, as far as we know right now, that's the plan. Anyway, but as what I was talking about. Oh, you are noisy. My little man just he yells a lot. Okay, the what I was talking about with the giveaways. Um, I have all the dolls I need till the end of this year. So next year the plan is that because I cannot afford to be going out and buying, things from AliExpress or anything like that, I am going to be getting dolls from Goodwill and other places or whatever, and I'll be painting up different types of dolls into bee babies. And all next year, each of the dolls, my giveaways will be bees of one type or another. That's kind of the theme for my giveaways will be bee babies. And that's for next year. And we'll see what happens the year after and things like that. But that's the plan anyway. And we'll see what the 800. I'm hoping to get 100 subscribers a year until I get to 1,000. I really am. Um, I've been on there. I don't know if you guys know this, but this is my 11th year doing YouTube. But I didn't do it full time like I do now. I did a few videos and then I put it down for several years, a few years, and then I picked it back up. And I did a few videos and then I put it down, and then I picked it back up. And when I started doing, when I renamed everything to Living at Gigi Ma Style, is when it really started to pick up. And when I moved away from just reborns to all kinds of dolls, my channel started to pick up quite nicely. And I've been working on it now. I think I've been doing it full time now for 4 years. Yeah, about 4 years. And I'm up to 600 and almost 50 subscribers. I've got a giveaway for 700 going. I'll do that every year till I get, and extra, I do extra giveaways now and again, and I love doing it. This is what I do. I'm hoping to get monetized someday, maybe. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but to be honest, it really doesn't matter if it does or not. I'm still going to do it. I love hanging out with everybody. I have made some amazing friends on here, like Amy and Flippy and Rebecca and Cindy. Had been friends with forever and ever, and the fact that I get to talk to you through here is just as fun as talking to you on the phone. We get to spend time together, and I just think that's awesome. I love being able to spend time with everyone. Um, what do you guys think? I've been doing all the talking. What do you guys think? about how has YouTube um, affected you. And now, for those of you who aren't on here right now, let me know what it's been like for you in the comments. For those of you who go back and watch this later, what has YouTube done for you? I need to go and find something to eat. I'm going to go grab my potato chips because my head is starting to hurt a little bit. And that is a sign. Not a good sign for me. So I'm going to probably, sorry guys, doing an 8-hour live stream means that you guys get to watch me eat. And all of that good stuff just because. Right, Cindy, that's what, I don't know if, well, I've said this in the past, but I have, and it blows me away. I'm going to be honest with you. It blows me away. That I make these dolls, I give them away. There for a while, I was selling them, either on Facebook or eBay. And I was doing all kinds of, I sold dolls throughout the years. And I realize now that I have people all over this country have dolls of mine. I'm pretty sure almost every state. The only place I haven't sent is, and a few countries is that. The idea that I have sent dolls to people all over this country, to England, to Puerto Rico, to Australia, exactly, Mimi. I have met some amazing people on here, including you. I get to go on other people's lives and talk to them. Exactly, Amy, exactly. I talk to so many different people from so many different places and get to know them. And a lot of folks, like Rebecca and Flippy, and I have their phone number. They've given me their phone numbers. We talk online. We talk, and like with Rebecca and her making the uh uh yeah, the music for me, and Mimi, you doing the cartoon depictions of my babies. I love that. I have it hanging on my wall. I use one of them as the Tia Tuesday. Yeah, guys, hang. You're gonna have to bear with me a little bit. I'm hungry. And when I get hungry, my brain stops working. So just give me a few minutes to get some of these chips in me and try to get my brain to reconnect. I really don't want to have a seizure in front of you guys, so we're going to try and... Mm. Okay, just so that those of you who don't know, I have a seizure disorder called psychogenic non-epileptic seizure disorder. And I used to have to take a lot of medicine for it. Well, I found out that the medicine that they were giving me for over 36 years was not meant to be taken. It was not meant to be taken long term. That it could cause brain damage being taken long term. They the last time I took this medication, they almost overdosed me on it, or they did overdose me on it, and I got very sick. So I decided a long time ago not to take the medication anymore. So after doing a lot of research and figuring it out, I handle my seizures my way now, and that I handle it through meditation and knowing what my triggers are and knowing how to handle my triggers when they do happen. I do take uh, melatonin to help keep my to help me sleep and to help me not get overtired and all of that good stuff. But I do have to, one, make sure I eat on a regular basis, because if I get hungry, oh, forget. My brain just starts getting forgetful. Um, if I get too tired, I start glitching. That's the easiest way to put it. It's kind of a glitch. I can't get words to come out of my mouth that I know I can, how do I say it? I can see the word, I can see what it is, I can see a picture of it in my brain, but I can't get it to go past my tongue, if you know what I mean. I can't get the word out of my mouth. If I get too tired, that happens. If I get hungry, that happens. If I get frightened, fear is a good one. I will seize if like when the dog attacked me, or I had seizures for several hours after that happened. So keeping myself calm. Anger is another one that will set me off. If I get pissed off about something, I will glitch. In other words, I will have I have both kinds of seizures. The one that where you kind of stare off into space and can't think, and then the one where I end up on the floor shaking. You know what I mean? I get the phase outs and the shakers. And kind of, I don't have um blackouts per se. I just, well, it's not that I like just go out. I have I have a seizure where I my you've seen what a seizure is, and that's what I do. Now, when I come out of a seizure, sometimes that can be just as scary because I don't know, depending on how long the seizure lasts, I don't always remember where I am or who I'm with. And so when I come out of it, it's like I panic, and it, don't I don't want anybody to touch me. I don't want anybody to come near me because I don't know. It takes me a minute to remember who somebody is, if you know, or who I am there for a minute. So I have to be. Now I have not had a shaker, um a full blown seizure in over a year. I'm pretty sure. I know every once in a while, if I get too tired, if I haven't eaten all day, I've been busy and I forget to eat, or I get um, angry or whatever, I have had the zone outs. Um, I think Elvis is out in the woods knocking down trees by the sound of it.
Elvis is out in the outer
I see that.
pasture.
Okay, I see him.
And somebody who was upset that he was in there is now upset that he's out.
I saw that. I heard a cracking noise and I just figured out where Elvis was. So,
Yeah.
could you do me a favor, honey?
What you need?
Would you make me some ramen?
Sure.
Thank you. Um, Maybe if I eat a little bit something more substantial, I'll feel better. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I first figured, it took forever for the doctors to figure out what was going on, and still, because I was having seizures there for the longest time, especially when I was going through a divorce. I had left my house and I was living with friends and things were very um, up in the air about what's going on. This is before I met my husband. Um, I was having seizures all the time, and the doctor had me on medications, and I was taking 13 pills 3 times a day, which were wiping me out, making me feel like a zombie, and so on and so forth. And I was still having seizures. Well, they finally figured out that I had what is it? PNES, the psychogenic non-epileptic seizure disorder. And they finally got they put me on medication. They were doing, but there for the longest time, somebody would ask me, when I tell them that I have seizures and then tell them that it's the PNES, well, that's not real. You're not having real, so you don't have epilepsy. Unlike a seizure, do you know what the word epilepsy means? It means seizure. So, I know this is going to sound really funny. Yeah, I know, Cindy. I was diagnosed with epilepsy at the age of 14. But and put but they didn't, because I didn't have seizures all the time, they didn't put me on medication for it. That didn't happen till I was older. But there for the longest time, I called it platypus disease because it walked like a duck, talked like a duck, quacked like a duck, but it wasn't a duck. And that's kind of the way they made me feel. I have seizures like epilepsy, the whole thing, but you don't call it epilepsy. You say it's a all in my head kind of seizure. Well, where else would it be? I was I tried years ago before I met TJ to get SSI because I was having seizures all the time. And they denied it because one doctor said it was this and another doctor said it was that. And I'm like, thank you for screwing me up because the diagnoses weren't the same. I couldn't get on SSI. And every time I tried they denied me 4 times. To the point where I just said, to heck with it, I'm not even going to try again. And I didn't. And I'm not gonna. Because right now, I don't take medication for it. I'm afraid to take medications for it because the last medication they had me on, like I said, they almost killed me with it. They overdosed. The doctor that I had tripled the amount that I was taking, thinking it would help, and overdosed me on this medication. And it caused, and I just, don't get me wrong, doctors have their place. The doctors that are working with TJ are amazing. And I could not be more thankful for them. But I'm not real good at trusting. Especially when it comes to my head. Yeah, I know. And I tried that. Unfortunately, you got to get the right kind of lawyer, and I didn't. So, after being denied the 4th time, I basically just said, to heck with it, I'll deal with it on my own. By that time, TJ and I had met and were in the process of getting married. We were, and he told me that I didn't need to worry about it, that he would take care of me, and he has, and I haven't had to worry about it since then. So we, so I don't. Forgive me, guys. I've got some ramen noodles here. I gotta get something in my belly. This is a little hot right now, though, so I'm gonna sit there. Yes, the cancer doctors at the cancer center are amazing. Yeah, I understand that one. My mom was going through, had dementia, very, very badly. She had dementia badly, and doctors were not helping her either. I ended up bringing her home and taking care of her till she passed, because they were letting my nephew pretty much do whatever he wanted. We won't go into that. That I don't want to get mad. Mm. I It depends. Don't get me wrong. I I've had issues in the past and had doctors take care of it really, really well and not have any problems. But when it comes to the issue of my head and the seizures, I've been jacked around so much that it's hard for me to trust that they're got that they have my best interests at heart. It's hard for me because I've dealt with some pretty nasty, pretty nasty comments. Pretty nasty. I went in. How do I put this? I went in to have uh, an EEG done, right? The epilepsy test. I was in the hospital for a week with these wires wrapped around my head and doing all of that. And I had, them trying to make me have seizures, flashing lights in my face and um, sleep deprivation and all of this good stuff, just so that I would have a seizure. When that was all done and they came in and said that you don't have epilepsy, there's no, you need to go see a psychiatrist. I went, what? So, I went to see a psychiatrist. Okay. The guy that they sent me to was from, I can't remember. He was from somewhere other than here, and his English was quite broken, and it was a little hard to understand him, but I did my best. I had a seizure in his office. This man freaked out. Exactly. Yes. Um, I had a seizure in this man's office, and he freaked out, and he wouldn't see me again. I was there because I had seizures, that I had issues, and because I had a seizure in his office, he wouldn't see me again. I'm like, how helpful is that, people? So it's hard to. And then when I went to my doctor afterward to get a refill on my medication, and his nurse looked at me and goes, "You don't need this anymore. You don't have it." Well, I'm having something. No, you're not. It's all in your head. You don't need this. And sent me home. So yeah, I've been through it a little bit. Oh well. Um, I'm sorry that this has taken this turn here. I just need to eat, and so I feel a little bit better. I've got a little bit of a headache going on, and I want to get some food in me so that the headache goes away, so we can continue talking. Mm. Oh my goodness! I can't believe we've been on it. Let's see. What time is it? We've been on here 3.5 hours. That's pretty doggone good. Oh, that would probably not be a good idea for me to do. Because I have a feeling he would get very angry. He has gone to a few of my appointments with me. I have not been to a regular doctor now, um, mainly because my insurance lapsed and I had to re-get my insurance after COVID. After the pandemic, my insurance lapsed, and it took me forever to get it back. Now that I have it, I will be going to the doctor and the dentist, and I just got, I just went to the eye doctor. I will be getting new glasses here in a couple weeks, which is yay. Um, I do have to get a hold of. I'm gonna go see my new doctor and see what they have to say. And I might actually go to the dentist and see about getting new teepees, even though I haven't had teeth in my mouth for several years. So hopefully, maybe I'll have new teeth someday, which would be kind of cool. But I'm working on all of that. Um, I will say that this getting older stuff is a bit of a pain in the butt. I have found that I am now in full blown menopause, guys, and the night sweats and the insomnia and the aches and pains and the yeah, the forgetfulness and all of that good stuff that goes along with being in full blown menopause, the hot flashes and all of that go along with being in full blown menopause suck. um, the heartburn that I go through, and yeah, it is not fun. You too? Yeah. So when I go to speak to my new doctor, it's like, help. What? I don't know if there's anything that they can actually do. I really don't, but we'll see, if you know what I mean. um, I know that I also have fibromyalgia that is, the nerve pain thing. Well, that is one of the good things about it. I will say that much. Um, I'm not going to get into too much detail. There is a little bit of a bad part of it as far as the dryness and the itching. I won't go into any more detail than that. So look forward to it. No, it it's sucky. But we I the I, because I'm in full blown menopause, I do have uh the fibromyalgia has gotten worse over the years, and that is something that I definitely want to talk to my new doctor about. Your doctor doesn't want you on anything. I probably won't get on anything either. I haven't taken any kind of um, hormonal anything um, since I started, and when I've also had a complete hysterectomy, so I don't have anything in there that um, even works that way. You know what I mean? But the fibromyalgia that I do have is getting worse as I get older, and that is, I don't know. Do you guys know what that is? I don't know if it's where your nerves are really touchy. Oh, I know how that goes. I really do. Um, I I don't really have the mood swings. My mom was really bad up with but she also had dementia, so you got yelled at over everything. um, I don't really have mood swings. What I have is where I just don't feel good. You know what I mean? I get headachy. I have chronic drainage. My sinuses drain down the back of my throat all the time, and so I get sinus headaches. And I don't know if you guys know what fibromyalgia, how it works. It's where your nerves get really touchy. So that, to give you an example, if I scratch an itch, it burns. My skin burns. Um, or if I bump something. Really, I did not know that, Cindy. I will talk. Well, That is something I don't even want to go near. Um, but I get where, if I bump, like, say I bump my arm, bump into the wall, or, you know, bump my elbow, or what, instead of just a little ow, it turns into a big ow. Um, and it, like, if I scratch an itch, it will burn for 5 minutes before and it's a bit, um, it's something you really, because I've had to deal with it so long, I'm kind of used to it, but it's progressively been getting worse as the older I get. Mm. So I have been sitting down. I've got to make an appointment for. We've been waiting until TJ gets done with all of his cancer stuff, and then we'll both start going to our regular doctor for regular checkups, and getting other things taken care of. So I've been making lists of things that I want to talk to my new primary doctor about, and you know what I mean. It's and the more and the list is getting longer and longer, if you know what I mean. Um, Sometimes it's like, okay, doc, are you? This woman's not going to know what to do when I walk into her office. I really don't think she is. I'm going to have a list a mile long of things to talk to her about. Oh, I gotta go. All right, you guys, I'll be right back. I gotta go get my nose spray. I can't breathe. I'll be right back. Thank you for doing the dishes. You guys want to know what a good hubby I got? I've been sitting here talking to you guys this whole time, and he's washing the dishes. He's cleaning the house for me while I'm doing this. Love that man. Um, Guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think we're going to make it to 8 hours. I really don't. I am not feeling the greatest right now. The fact that we're going to make it to 4 is awesome. I, um, I just don't think we're going to make it to 8 because I don't think my brain is going to let me. I'm getting a little nauseous and my head hurts. So I don't think we're going to make it much longer, guys. I need to take a nap. I hate to say that, but oh my goodness. But I will say this much. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me for this whole time. I just don't think we're going to make it to 8. Um 4 is good. I'll hang out for another few minutes till we hit 4 hours, and then I think we're gonna end it because We're going to hang out for another like 10 minutes and then we're going to end it because I'm not feeling the greatest. My sinuses are, I've got a sinus headache, guys. And even though I used in my sinus, see this stuff? I go through this stuff like, I go through this stuff a lot to keep my sinuses clear. Um, but thank you again for hanging out with me. Do me a favor in the comments below. Let me know if there is anything that you guys would like to see me do on this channel. Is there anything that you've seen somebody else do that you would like me to try, or if you'd like to see more of the animals, or less of the animals, or more DIY stuff, or more of the land, or just, I know that I do the Dolly series. I'm gonna at this time right now I've got 3, or will have 3 full-time series that I will be doing on this channel. The Four Seasons, Marcus and the Rainbow Dragons, and Margie and Jules Fan Club. Those 3 series will continue. Is there any other kind? Now, I have not been doing a lot of the only other I do Maddie Monday, and I'm doing my collab, which is Show Us Your Mini-Me's. Those are the only 2 collab ones that I'm doing right now. Would you like me to join any other collabs? Do you guys have any? You'll be looking for... Oh, well, thank you. I know that I do the giveaways. Is there any other? And I do want to do another kind of series. It's not well, it is, and I want to talk to Rebecca about it. And that is Shout Out Tuesday with Tia Marie. I've been doing, she's been doing her Penny Pals. And if you guys want to join in and send letters to Tia, because she will shout you out every time you send her one, I love doing that. I have the other doll, her brothers and sisters want to join into it as well. And I have an idea for that, but it's going to wait till next Tuesday. Well, no, not this next Tuesday, but Tuesday after, because my husband has surgery next Tuesday. So, we will be doing a Tia Tuesday kind of thing. I don't know if I can get, I might ask Rebecca to do up might have to do a, theme song and make an actual, series out of Tia Tuesday. I'm thinking about it. I haven't decided if I want to do that yet, but I'm thinking about it. But let me know in the comments or whatever, for those that will be watching this later, if there's anything else you would like me, if you have a collab you would like me to do, let me know. And I will, if you would like to order a custom doll from me, you can always do that. I love doing the bee babies, or any other kind of baby, as a matter of fact. I did a memorial baby for Flippy. If you guys would like, you can always get a hold of me on Facebook or Instagram. Though my everything is in my bio on this channel. Go in, and if you want to talk to me, just get a hold of me, and I'd be more than happy to work out something for dolls or whatever. But just let me know, okay? I am going to get off of here in a minute or two. I'm waiting for it to hit 4 hours, guys. So just bear with me. I am I'm trying to get a good schedule going on my oh my goodness, you got a big mouth, doesn't he? Thank you, Amy. Thank you for the prayers. We appreciate it. He's doing amazing. He really is. We as soon as yeah, I'm losing it, guys. I'm sorry. My brain is not connecting anymore. I got about 40 seconds before. As soon as it hits 4 o'clock, 4 hours, I am going to end it because I'm not doing so good. But I'll be fine. Don't get me wrong. I just need to go take a nap. Yes, Cindy, I do. And you guys, I love every last one of you. You guys make my day every day. So I am going to let you go so that I can go take a nap and get my brain back into its proper thing. From me to you. Be happy, be safe, be sensible, and do your very, very best to behave. I will be doing this again. I'm thinking of doing the marathon lives once a month. I'm thinking that would be a good idea, a cool thing. I love you guys. I will have a great day. And I wish all of you a great day. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye, guys.